chance bracket matchup between Crimdahl and Ashura Knight today for you. I'm Left Jebster, and I am joined here in the commentary booth by Llama. How's it going, Llama?
Very good. I feel a little bit of deja vu here.
A little bit. It seems like we just did this, but two different racers. It's a different seed.
It's going to be exciting.
Very exciting stuff here. Again, this is a second chance bracket matchup, so whoever wins this gets to keep playing Timespinner, and whoever loses this is unfortunately out of the tournament. So there's a lot at stake here.
And they can never play Timespinner again.
Oh yeah, no, they have to delete it.
They have to play Timespinner 2 when it comes out.
Yeah. Wishlist.
I mean, that's true of everyone, though.
Right. There's a catch. If they have it on Steam, they can't play the Steam version, but if they get a different version, they can play that version.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
Anyway. Our runners are going to get going. This is match number 2 of a pretty full slate of Timespinner Randomizer on Speedgaming today, so buckle in. We are ready to roll here.
Ashura Knight switching through some colors for the background. There we go, got to the blue.
All right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, we match.
Yeah, looks all nice. So, what do you want to see in this seed, specifically?
I'll say it again. I want required progression in upper maw caves.
That'd be fun.
I don't ask for much. What do you want to see? Oh, not ice or minus. Well, you got any predictions for us?
Well, there's my usual, but let's see. Let's come up with something different.
Oh, gosh.
I kind of wanted to continue to be a meme that the newly discovered bat cave being the way to go.
Yeah, maybe the bat. Yeah, maybe it's just another bat cave seed. I don't know. We'll see. Both our runners are taking off.
Saracen has a good point. It'd be nice to actually see the lab.
Yeah. We haven't seen much of the lab. Well, not a required lab anyway.
Yeah.
No orbs or gear in the first 3 chests. That's unfortunate.
Nothing.
We have ice minus, frozen spires minus, and that's gonna be the damage for now, it looks like.
Ugh. Ice orb already being a little difficult to use.
Yeah, when it's minus, it's just you're running past enemies. You're not even trying to kill anything.
Yeah, it would not be worth the time sink at this point.
Yeah, just a couple max health ups on the way over here to this portal. Not really what our runners are looking for.
No, thank you. Looks
All
like
right,
we have flooded Lake Serene, too.
And I think a basement loop was also flooded.
We don't have many options here.
Yeah, so with basement loop flooded, it'll be interesting to see what the routing is. Obviously, there's not much to do right now, but the one decision you make is, do you go to that upper maw caves, or do you go into the castle, knowing that the loop isn't there? Okay,
ooh,
well...
Okay.
I think there is at least a small decision that has been made for us that is definitely worth doing bat ledge with that light wall.
Yes.
So Crimdahl is going to be going up, tagging this warp.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's so worth
Okay, go
hitting.
back down.
Okay, go back down.
Back
wow.
cave?
Okay.
Back cave. Back cave.
Back cave.
Aww.
No. Can't win them all.
Darn.
All right.
Ledge.
Getting out of the way of that bat real quick. We got an eternal crown. Oh, thank the heavens.
Got some damage.
Something. Oh, did you see that damage went up to 2 from 1?
Oh.
It's on.
100% increase.
Ashura did not go down to get that eternal crown. So we'll see what we have here in these upper caves. Crimdahl, again, seeing that basement loop is flooded. If that is true, then we have not a whole lot of checks that are actually in the castle. Ashura making the Bombardier climb. That was pretty...
that was pretty slick.
Oh, that is a Jin Inferno plus.
That's real good.
That is very, very, very good. Good find from Ashura. Crimdahl getting nothing out of the caves, so saving and quitting, losing that Eternal Crown, unfortunately. But again, we'll. Oh my gosh, an early
Ooh.
Sellen's Bangle.
Okay, then.
Okay. Suddenly.
Suddenly,
It's
stuff.
kind of nice. They still need an orb.
They would
need
like to have an orb.
They really do. Oh, that was a literal high five just then. Going through the same room at the same time, entering and leaving at the same time. Crimdahl throwing an ice cube into the lake, no big, or into the moat. There you go.
Odd Garrett does have a good point. You have to be able to kill things in order for Sellen's Bangle to actually matter.
That is true. That Jin Inferno Plus will help eventually. Right now, until you gain a level, you can only cast it once. So, and especially if your vertical is Light Wall. Oh!
No, stupid bat.
That bat is a menace.
There you go.
All right, so we'll see if Ashura keeps that Eternal Crown. Crimdahl having to burn that High Ether, but it's going to be worth it with that Jin Inferno Plus, for sure.
Yes, for sure.
All right, Ashura Knight jumping into these caves. We know Crimdahl checked it already. Nothing really special here. So Crimdahl's heading off into the right side to head towards that flooded castle loop with that light wall in tow. We'll see if he makes the climb.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, at level 1, even Jin Inferno Plus. I mean, it's 23 damage because the Giantess resists, so...
Yeah, just, it just hurts a little bit to see it do 2 digits of damage.
Yeah. All right. Food synthesizer and some sort of consumable. Ashura heading back into the castle, following in Crimdahl's footsteps here. They kind of have check parity at this point, so we will see where this seed takes our runners. Oh, well.
Well then.
Okay.
That is nice.
And we have our first bonk.
Are you going to manually keep track?
No, I just, like, moments after picking up the Celestial Sash, an immediate bonk. All right, and here comes that. Oh, it wasn't flooded. I'm wrong. All right, well.
Oh, well.
Forget it. Bees. Ashura taking care of that Giantess with the Light Wall instead of the Jin Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
Savvy move, got that quick experience.
Still would really like an orb.
Yeah, a melee orb would be nice. Right now we have Forbidden Tome Pluses out there, and we know Radiant is normal, so options exist. Looks like Wind is also plus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Demon Familiar. And the first bonk from Ashura's side too. They bonked at the same ceiling.
To be fair, if I suddenly got something that allowed me to fly, I'd probably instantly bonk my head on the ceiling.
True. Oh yeah, and Eye is also plus because we did see the Oculus Ring was plus. So Crimdahl has cleared the basement loop, is running up towards Alana's tower. We'll see how far. With that Celestial Sash, it's kind of a full clear at that point. So Pyro Ring is normal. They already had fire, so it's not that big of a find.
You see Crimdahl also skipping the Golden Idol fight, which seems to be the standard at this point.
Yeah, you can, just as a point of explanation, you can peek what the... Well,
oh, no, never mind.
He did this in his last race, too, so I believe he did. So he's just going and doing it. It's one check. It is a boss fight. They have Jin Inferno Plus. I mean, this is a save point to see what it is, so if it's not a good fight...
Ice minus being your only orb, though. Oh, well.
I mean, Jin Inferno, I mean, Light Wall might be a little bit better here, but with the Jin Inferno glitch... With the Jin Inferno glitch, this is probably the way forward. It is going to take a bit... Oh, yeah, no, he's just leaving. Yeah. He's like, that's taking way too long. Maw does resist fire, so the Jin Inferno Plus not really... it's great, but it's not really what you want to see, especially after he it looked like he dropped the glitch there and would have had to burn another ether. Instead, we are going to go up and see what's at Alana's tower, at least up to the point where we buy warp shards. Although, like you said, not a ton exactly in terms of possible divergence here. There's not a whole lot going on. We've got check parity pretty much. Ashura not even bothering with that golden idol fight. And there's our pink. Okay. Pink is minus. And there's the I+.
Finally.
All right. There's the weapon.
Flooded courtyard yet again.
Oh, wow. Yep.
The other place that they could go, other than Ilana's Tower, would be the upper Lake Serene. But it's really, which one do you want to go to first?
Yeah. Ancient Pyramid entrance is our mysterious warp beacon, so no skipperoonie there.
All right, then.
Okay, and there's that eye orb over on Ashura's side. And the pink over on Ashura's side. We've got warp shard purchases. I didn't see any equipment. Chaos stoles. Okay.
Ooh.
That is
cheap.
a cheap way to get some extra damage. Taking off the Cell and Spangle. Sure.
Personally disagree, but I get it.
This early in the seed, I would personally keep the Cell and Spangle, but, I'm not in the tournament anymore, so what do I know?
Well, I agree with you, but
okay.
I'm not even in the tournament either, so.
No save on the way into Ilana from Crimdahl. Looks like he's pretty much dedicated to doing this fight with that I+. Yeah, it's fine. There you go. This fight shouldn't take very long. Already at the halfway point, and there it is. Okay.
That good orb swapping technique over on Crimdahl's side.
Yep. Got a scythe ring. There's our double jump.
Nice.
Okay, well, the movement has been acquired.
The movement is movement now.
We are moving. All right, Ashura going up and following in Crimdahl's footsteps here. Crimdahl's movement is always very, very good. So especially when you get all of the tech, it's just super smooth.
This is kind of the opposite of what we had just a little while ago.
This is the opposite, where we had no movement and all time spinner. Now we have all movement and no time spinner. Getting a pink check here from Crimdahl.
This is one of those, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget.
Yep.
And nothing.
All right. And the bird is dead on Ashura's side as well. So
nice.
Here we go into Lake Serene. Again, there's not like a whole lot to do, so probably going to see Ashura also do this play. Feline Sentry. Resists that eye orb. I mean...
Could be worse, though.
Oh, he's, I just noticed Crimdahl's rocking the Bleak Ring, too, so...
Yeah. Boots here, Feline Sentry being one of the first bosses, has no weakness, only strength, but also expects you not to have much movement tech, so his attacks are pretty easy to dodge, and his arena's pretty tame.
Yeah, now the B card! Wow, what a find for that early Cantered fight. Pretty good find. No present access yet, so it doesn't really do anything, but it's good to have for later. And it's something that Ashura could easily skip. Oh, and there's our water mask.
Crimdahl putting that pyro ring on a set means that you can cap those vines on the move.
Yeah.
Rather than having to cast a spell, which takes some time. And aura. Okay, so Ashura getting that pink check and heading into Lake Serene. Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is the one thing. This is a very linear seed so far. So far.
Waiting for that present access to really kind of open things up, maybe. All right, we have Ilana at the bird.
Little hard to do the orb swapping on when she's up in the air.
Yeah. You can see the damage difference between the fight that Crimdahl did with Boots at Cantorin. With that Bleak Ring, he was in danger, I believe, of getting two-shotted. I think Boots was doing over half of his max HP with that maxed out Bleak Ring. So that Azure Queen spot, a little bit lower level. Even at max Bleak Ring, it was just a pittance for the amount of damage that it was doing. All right, so Crimdahl staying in Lake Serene for obvious reasons, because there's really not a whole lot else to do. Gonna go ahead and I would guess tag that Maw teleport, check lower Lake Serene, or maybe just go straight through the Maw caves.
Some of you may notice something a little interesting on Ashura's sides. Mayef is acting a little weird, and there's two of them.
There is
a known glitch where when you transition between screens, if you switch your familiar, you'll get a copy.
Yep. Ashura Knight has that sprite, so switched familiars and had two Mayefs there for a second with the screen transition. Oh, switching to the demon, got Mayef. All right.
I do not think those are terribly intentional switches.
Probably not. All right, Ilana's down. And lower Lake Serene, we'll see what we got here. Not a whole lot yet. Oh, and we're getting a pyramid check. Okay. Ashura taking that early dip into the pyramid. Fading
why
Water
not?
Mask for now. Finally some divergence. Yeah, okay. Plasma minus. And there's the Timespinner Spindle.
First piece.
First piece of the Timespinner and half of the present access. So it'd be interesting if they find the wheel, and that's how they get to the present.
Will be interesting. We could also get the warp. The modern warp beacon.
Ooh.
Oof. Oh,
Wow.
ee!
Yeah, I mean, this is the end game. It's going to do a lot of damage.
Yup. Hey,
Rishia.
Rishia.
All right. What are you doing? You
Light wall skip.
Hey, good job.
Showing off.
Yeah. Didn't have to.
Practice for other times where they do have to use it.
Eventually it'll matter, and then he'll be glad that he practiced.
Yep.
All right, so Ashura is going to have this teleport over here. Nothing really juicy in the actual pyramid unless this check has something. But Crimdahl going a little more check dense here in the Maw Caves. We have a lot of checks here in the Maw Caves, actually. One room with 4 treasure chests in it. That is the Timespinner wheel. Okay, well,
Oh.
that's a big find. I mean, Ashura really, really needed there to be a wheel there, specifically the wheel. So that's a big deal. We know Crimdahl's not going to find the wheel here, so unless he finds the modern warp beacon, Crimdahl is going to have to do that pyramid. So not a wasted check from Ashura.
Mm-hmm. And as we've said many times before, you got to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Oh yeah, Ashura did not do regret chest, which, sure, reasonable.
Reasonable enough. We're not that desperate yet.
Right. But that is something that we'll see, you know, if there's something there, it's going to be huge. There's a lab coat and a gear.
Oof.
All right. So Maw Caves also has some goods here. So this is a lot paying off for both of our runners.
If you like to see it.
Yeah, so there's the present access for Ashura. We'll see if Ashura even goes to Maw Caves. Might grab that portal and go to the present. There's no real key cards. I don't know how I feel about this. No real key cards. Maw is pretty check dense. I would say probably still a good call to go to the Maw Caves.
I would say so. You can go through the sewers, and the vines are all burnt, so you could clear out Lake Desolation area.
Yep. That's like the only really other thing about it. The only downside of that is if you don't have the gas mask, then those 2 checks that happen at the crash site are not in logic. Great glass pumpkin. I didn't see that on Crimdahl's side. Okay. And getting a berry pick-me-up, and we're going to get these checks. Crimdahl already knows what these are on the surface anyway, but he does not know the ones that are below the surface. Oh.
Oh, then.
All right, and it does look like Ashura is going to Maw Caves, so.
Still need that D key card.
Yeah, I mean, but at this point, like, where would it even be? Regret chest? Oh, that's a gear 2.
Okay, so
right, well,
we know where 4 out of 5 are.
Yeah, we know where 4 out of 5 are.
Where's that last gear gonna be?
I mean, wouldn't it be interesting? Hear me out.
Okay.
If we find a gear 3, Crimdahl goes to the pyramid, gets the wheel in the chest before Sandman for go mode.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be really fun. If it's in regret.
If it's in regret, that would be something as well. That would be awesome.
I always hope for regret.
All right, so Ashura is going to be clearing out the Maw Caves here. Crimdahl going up, getting the Bat Ledge, Eternal Crown again. Remembered that it was there, actually. Yep. So savvy play. He's going up to get this breakable wall anyway. So, oh no, he already did. He's going to waterfall.
She's got a great point. What if the entire present is bait?
The present could be bait. I mean, that's kind of what I was implying with that go mode wheel. All
right, Crimdahl.
Yep.
Going to the pyramid.
So he's gonna get the wheel. It looks like that is our present access, and so yeah, that's this is the play. We'll see if we get a regret chest check.
It not being flooded and having Celestial Sash does make it not too bad.
Yeah, I really do think with Celestial Sash and Teleria attachment, it's really not that bad of a check. There's save and quits out of it. Like, it's not that bad. It's called regret.
It's more regret when it's either flooded or you only have double jump, light wall, get back out.
Like Vanilla Sash being there is obviously the funniest possible thing. So
yes. All right, Crimdahl. All right, let's see what's in regret.
Here we go.
Okay.
And
will my dream come true?
No.
Darn.
It was good to think, though. It was a good thought.
It would have been such a tease if it was jerky or something.
Yeah, Ashura didn't grab that gear from Upper Maw Cave, so we'll see how long it takes for Ashura to make that dip. Again, Ashura already got those surface checks, so knew that those were nothing. Kind of making a mathematical play here that the underwater checks are also nothing.
Crimdahl didn't tap that warp point.
Oh, interesting.
Probably just intending to go back.
Yeah. Who was that? Empire Plus?
It sure looks like it was.
All right. Well, that is the last gear. All right. Well, here's the thing. Okay.
Listen.
Going to get that and win this race. Like, there's going to be something horribly wrong if Crimdahl's. That's like. There's no reason for Ashura to go back and go swimming. So like. Yeah. So we're just gonna have a go mode here in a couple seconds, and
wait for it.
Yeah.
Almost there.
And bam.
Boom.
All right, let's go mode for Crimdahl.
Almost had present bait.
Almost.
Poor Ashura. That's That's rough, man.
It's rough. That is an absolutely rough way to go, honestly.
Well, this gives me more time to prepare for dinner.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, first boss.
We have Empire Plus. This is going to be fast.
And Bleak Ring. Doing a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage, doing a lot of damage, but, you know, you only need 1 hit point. This was twins at Boots, I see. So, Ashura going the left way here in the present.
Got him.
There's
And
Volturilis down. And Zarian. Well, we have Jin Inferno Plus. This is about the optimal situation, I think. Getting 500 plus per Jin Inferno. So, oh, there's Kobo. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
And there we go.
There we go.
Exclamation points in chat for Crimdahl.
An official time of 24:24.
24. Wow. Well,
That
that was a
was-
seed, I guess.
That was half of a seed.
Wow. Just absolute jet.
Blink and you miss it. This is what I thought the last seed was going to be.
Really, honestly thought that last seed was going to go more like this, and it turns out
Sometimes it does.
sometimes you just get a jet seed.
So, this was mine.
Yep, Llama rolled it.
I don't know what that says about the kinds of seeds that I roll.
We're gonna see if we can get Crimdahl in here. He's probably unwinding. You don't get a 24-24 seed and then immediately jump into the comms booth for the post race.
Needs a moment. Needs a moment to collect.
Yeah. There's literally no way Ashura even has an inkling that that last gear is where it is.
Yeah, that's a difficult double back for
Yeah.
underwater upper banishment.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons that it's just kind of, it's not a play that a lot of people make, because that double dip, it's just a rough double dip.
Mm-hmm. Which is why most people try to wait until they have the water mask do that area.
Yeah. Hello
GG.
there, Crimdahl. GG.
Hi, GG.
Out of breath?
Yeah, I'm shaking a bit.
Who's
That
a
was
blink and you miss it.
yeah, blink and you miss it kind of seed. Ashura did not swim after beating the maw, or after going through the maw caves.
Got it.
So that's like the difference here. Ashura actually found that library gear before you did, but only because Ashura didn't go swimming. Oh, there's the V card. Yeah. Ashura doesn't have the B card or the C card. Really, if Ashura had gone swimming, probably had a chance at actually winning this, but you cleared out that area, and oh, it does look like Ashura is going swimming now, so he'll be finishing up shortly. GG Crimdahl, immediate reactions.
It was a seed where I just kind of did everything right and by accident.
It was skill. There was some very good execution throughout the seed. There was a bit of a unfortunate start for your orb choice, but could
Yeah.
have been worse.
Ice Orb minus, Frozen Spires minus is not a way you wanna start a seed.
But, you know, got the Eye Orb Plus as it tends to be.
Yep. You see that Oculus Ring Plus, and you're just feasting.
Yeah, early Oculus, early Vertical. It was just a get up and go seed.
Mm-hmm. And Astra is going to be really mad in just a little bit.
Just like 5, 4. Oh, dang it! I
Two,
miscounted.
not quite. Not quite.
Ashura is bad in 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Yep.
That's just a rough call. You had both already done upper caves, so it's just that play where you're like, well, I already knew what this was. So you're only going back for the ones that are underwater, and it's just an unfortunate little bit of a routing there. Ashura is still going to finish in under 30, it looks like. So just an absolute jet seed for sure.
I imagine Ashura is probably metagaming that it was underwater based on the finish time.
I would
instead of
say,
going
yeah.
to Desolation.
Yeah, you can't follow too many rabbit holes when you know the other person finished in under 25 minutes.
So while we're waiting for Ashura to finish up here, he's just going to take a death to the cheaty hammers, which is really unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and look forward a little bit. Crimdahl, with this win, you are going to face up against the winner of tonight's race between Lady Bun and Arrow Razor. How do you feel about that one?
I'm not entirely certain about either one of those runners, so it's going to be a complete surprise to me.
Well, you're in luck.
Lady Bun. Oh, sorry.
There's a race later between the two of them today.
Oh, perfect
Lady
scouting
Bun
opportunity.
won the first round against Urza with a pretty jet seed, lost in a really competitive race against Batty in the second round. So that's where Lady Bun's coming from. Arrow Razor lost to me in the first round, and this race up against Bun is going to be Arrow Razor's first match of the second chance bracket. Ashura Knight rolling into the Zarian fight here. We had a lot of this was a very, very linear seed for sure. There was not a lot of options. The only real divergence that we had was when you went swimming, so that's really the only thing that was different between the two of you, and it just happened that you went first. Ashura is gonna have to heal here. I think he's underestimating how much damage Zarian's really gonna do. All right. At the halfway point. I unfortunately don't know
Oh.
what a potion is in German, so
They accidentally poisons themselves, so I think they might have eaten a rotten tail.
they just ate a rotten tail. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, geez. Do this on one hit point mode.
Sure. Oh, Bonza, I was just wondering what a potion was in German, because I was trying to see if Ashura had any healing left.
Oh, geez. Some really good skill over here on Ashura's side, out of necessity.
Yeah. And there it is. Exclamation points in chat for Ashura. Ashura finishing up in 32-15. So great race between the two of you. We'll see if Ashura is going to join us in the booth here.
Unfortunately, items are sorted by pickup order, so it doesn't necessarily guarantee potions will be above ethers or otherwise. So we can't use context clues to determine what is a potion.
All right, we have the concussion count here on the screen. But yeah, it was, again, a very linear seed. like not a whole lot of opportunities for divergence. You kind of got your progression in order, no problem at all. So,
Hey everyone.
Hey
Hello.
Ashura, how's it going, Gigi?
I finished at 1 HP.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did.
Did I see you eat a rotten tail?
I was hoping it would heal me. I've never eaten it before.
I know.
I think, at least in English, the description says you probably shouldn't eat it, but
Yep.
desperate times come for desperate measures.
Yeah, I was hoping like maybe 15 HP. I have to try. Why not?
Yeah, well, now you know for the future, and you managed to do that whole little bit with 1 HP.
Yeah, not everyone can save it from himself. About
Yeah.
himself.
You're
Well,
just
GG.
the next step is playing the whole game on
Thank
one
you
HP
very
mode.
No.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, GG, Ashura.
Thank you very much, GG.
So the race basically came down to going swimming after the maw versus not going swimming after the maw. Those upper maw caves checks that were underwater, you both had already gotten the surface ones, so it was a decision to either route that in and go to get the underwater checks there, or go do other things. And unfortunately, Ashura, you did go and do other things. Otherwise, this was pretty much a neck and neck race, just absolutely functionally tied for most of the race.
Yeah, I sometimes actually forgot that I actually had to dive mask.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was actually my bad at this point. I should have checked that.
Well, you
alright.
did. You went to places that had a lot of checks, so really could have been easily the right play.
Yep.
Just turns out most of present was bait.
Yeah, you really didn't have to do much in this seed.
Okay.
Anyway, this is the second chance bracket, so unfortunately, that does mean, Ashura, that this is kind of the end of the road for you. It was awesome having you, and I hope you hang out and take part in all of our future stuff. But you got any thoughts on the tournament at this point?
I mean, it was a high honor for me to play here along with you. I Spy was a mistake, and yeah,
Well, next time we'll vote on different flags, and maybe it won't get that many votes next time.
I hope so. By the way, I'm just seeing Crimdahl didn't even have Kobo.
Nope.
Where was it again? It
Did
was
I?
in-
Also, one of the laser accesses.
I could have sworn I picked up Kobo from somewhere, but I don't see it on my tracker.
Kobo, I believe.
Yeah, I remember where it was. It was at half Lake Desolate.
Oh, yeah.
On the opposite of the Ice by one.
Ah.
Yep. Yeah, Crimdahl did not go left from the library because that gear that was in the library was his go mode.
Ah. Well, okay, well.
Second seed syndrome.
Yeah. Thanks again for racing here, Crimdahl. GG. Again, you are going to see who your opponent for the next round of the second chance bracket is at some point today. The race that determines your opponent is happening tonight, so look out for that. Crimdahl, do you have any final thoughts on the seed?
Yeah, it was just I feel like it was a seed that was just the best kind of seed for me, as a kind of a thorough player, very linear and very early Oculus ring, early vertical, didn't really have to go back for checks. Yeah.
Very linear, but very thorough.
Yep. 24-minute seed, short little broadcast here, but that is, I think, gonna do it for us. Llama, you got any final thoughts?
Nope. Thank you, Speedgaming, again for hosting us, and we will leave you with Wishlist Timespinner 2.
Wishlist Timespinner 2.
Yep, wish list.
Thank you both for joining us, and we will see everyone a little bit later for another race.
Yeah, go get some dinner.
We'll get some dinner or
right.
whatever time relevant food it is for
Yeah.
your time zone.
All right.
Well,
Thanks
right now
everybody,
it's-
and I'll see you in like an hour and 2 hours.